Okay, so on this job, it's kind of a job for a skid steer, but this guy had 10 truckloads of loam delivered, and he wants some of it spread in the front, and then a whole bunch spread out throughout the back. So, he actually has his, I think, son-in-law's Bobcat. It's a foot control wheeled machine, so he was kind of just rutting around back here, but the goal is to take most of those piles and fill off this edge and get it a bit more level for mowing and things like that. Over here is the leach field, so I don't want to be driving on that, but I brought the excavator so that I can do some better and faster material grading, and I'm probably going to use his machine just to move a lot of the material and tote it to this area, because it would take a very long time with the Kubota, and he was all for me using it. So let's get to work. I'm back the next day here, and using this thing yesterday was definitely a learning experience, because again, I'm not used to the foot pedals, and every time I wanted to go forward, I'd be tilting the bucket down, or I'd be trying to move the machine left and right, and I'd be thinking it would be doing the bucket or turning the machine, and it was just it was pretty funny. But I kind of got the handle of it at the end here, so it's at least somewhat useful for toting material. My dad's actually going to be coming by today, and I think he's going to be running this to just tote material places, and then I'll do grading with the excavator. Certainly could have used the Kubota here, but the Kubota is just going to take too much time. So in the back here, I'm just going to finish up laying out more material to resurface the rest of this area. And so originally I was told over here that majority of the material, I wanted to go over here to lift the back some more, but then I was told that they just want to resurface it and plane it out some, so I ended up spreading that out. And in the front actually is where a bunch of material is going to go for filling in a hole. Alright, so he wants to transplant this tree up to that front corner where I just dug the hole. So let's see if we can get it out.
Just a little.
Alright, so that tree got transplanted pretty nicely. He's going to stake it off and hopefully it continues to grow. And then he's going to get 2 more truckloads of dirt here that'll spread out around here and there, and that'll finish off his yard for what he wants to do now. Okay, so I should be back in a little while to spread that out. Okay, I'm back the next week and we have 2 more full piles and then what looks like he got another load delivered and started picking away at. So I have the tractor here today to do that and then do some raking. Okay, that went well. It's about an hour to spread those two piles because they were in place. So now just to rake those, as well as this area over here. Since it's kind of, or it was a swale that we filled in, and we want water to go out that way, I'm going to try to pull it kind of diagonally to pull material from that kind of lower corner over there and bring it up this way to get this area topped over a bit more. Okay, so that rakes out the front and gets it pretty level. A few dips here and there, but it's the best I can do with the $400 Yorke rake. And so in the side yard and back here, they went through and hand raked this during the time that I was waiting for more loam to show up, so they're going to do the same in the front. But pretty much everything back here got surfaced with at least 2 inches of soil. And honestly, most of the front up here ended up getting probably 3 to 4 inches because we lifted the whole center quite a bit. Because this center area was about 6 or 7 inches lower. And then this is the area with the tree. It's staked down. So that's all about 240 yards of loam spread out.